This presentation will introduce you to the concepts and some of the most common models of adult learning theory. You'll be using these tools in your final project. Bloom's Taxonomy. Bloom led a team to promote higher forms of thinking in education. The result was the identification of domains of educational activities or learning. These include cognitive, which are mental skills, affective, the growth in feelings or emotional areas, and psychomotor, which are manual or physical. These domains can also be called categories. As trainers refer to these three categories as KSA, knowledge, skills, and attitude. This taxonomy of learning behaviors can be thought of as the goals of the learning process. The idea is that after a learning session, the learner should have acquired new knowledge, skills, and/or attitudes. Bloom's taxonomy of words. When we look at Bloom's taxonomy, we review the verbs that are used to define our learning objectives. You can take the category of learning you are writing content towards and define these goals with specific words that help to focus our work to meeting the requirements of the verb. These verbs are used to state what the learner will be able to accomplish, which brings us back to the categories. These words are SMART. SMART. This mnemonic of writing educational goals involves a process to follow during the writing. Each goal should address the 5 criterion. Specific, which target a specific area for improvement. Measurable, quantify or at least suggest an indicator of progress. Assignable, specific as to who will do it. Realistic, state what results can realistically be achieved given available resources. And time-related, specify when the results can be achieved. Significant learning. D. Fink looked for experiences that learners deemed to be significant and then analyzed them to see what they had in common. Significant learning is a systematic, learning-centered approach to course design that attempts to enhance the overall learning of the student. The 4 cornerstones of significant learning are our knowledge of the subject matter we teach, the decisions we make about the purpose and nature of the learning experience, our interaction with students, presenting lectures, leading discussions, holding office hours, our management of the whole instructional event, be it a course, seminar, or other. Adult learning theory. There is no single theory of learning for adults. Each learner is unique, and their motivation factors remain unique to them. To address this fact, there are a variety of models, sets of assumptions, and principles and theories that comprise the adult learning knowledge base. Making yourself aware of these theories will better allow you to compose effective training, and the more motivated your learners will be to take part in their own education. Project-based learning. With project-based learning, learners drive their own learning, working collaboratively to research and create projects that reflect their knowledge. This learning methodology tries to have the learners become better communicators and problem solvers. In technical education, this method is used for facilitative courses designed for course design, troubleshooting, and optimization. Inquiry-based learning. Inquiry-based learning engages learners in open-ended, hands-on activities. This learning methodology seeks to enhance the critical thinking and assessment skills of the learner. In technical education, this method is most often considered since it lends itself to the hands-on lab so popular in our daily work. Transformative learning. Mesereau believes that learning is a social process. We take our new learning and reflect upon our own experience as a guide to action. The concept is that we experience true learning when we use the 4 foundations of acquiring new knowledge, examining our own assumptions, seeking perspective, and resolving conflicts in our learning. Assignments. This week's assignments are a simple pair of discussions to ease you into the online learning model. The learning goal is to understand the adult learning theories and their use in your daily work. Consider how you currently perform your role and how this work will change with awareness of these themes. If you have any questions during this session, you're encouraged to use the water cooler in the course. If you need to reach out to me directly, contact information is found here. See you on the discussion board. Good luck and enjoy session 1.